Hey everyone, welcome back to the Lonely Homestead. A lot going on today. I woke up, the power went off. So I checked the battery was dead, so I went to start the generator and it started and then immediately went off, and I went and started it again and it said low oil. So drank some coffee and went and did the chicken chores and just let it charge up, because the sun hadn't even come around over the mountain yet. But as soon as the sun hits the solar panels, it starts going. So you can see the corn here. It's doing pretty good. It's only 2.5 feet tall, 3 feet, and it's a variety that's only supposed to go 3 to 4 feet. So, but the only other thing coming up pretty much is okra that's getting beat down by little grasshoppers. This is the one that survived the cold. It was the first one to come up, so might save seed from that one. And we got a bunch more came up. Still every now and again one pops up, but a little thin down here. And we got over here the only kohlrabi that came up is right there, and the stinking grasshoppers love it. Let's see if we can find, see him? See how small he is? Little jumping turds. They're little baby grasshoppers. See what they're doing to the radishes? Or I mean, these are turnips. And turnips come up real easy. They came up in like 2 days. And we got some, ooh, I gotta harvest that one. That one's ready. Radishes coming up. Garlic's about ready too. Almost all of them are falling over. These ones are ready, but those other ones are doggone close. We'll see how that goes. A little more radishes. Swiss chard. This, from this rock all the way up to that rock, supposed to be Swiss chard. And this is 4 plants that have come up. That's it. But on a brighter note, oops, did I step on them? There's onions popping up all over the place. Look, there's another one. There's a pretty good sized one over here. Bam. And then look at this, only 4 green bean plants. And some random lettuce thing started growing. Hey, look, that one's ready to eat. One. This whole bed was planted with green beans, and then I replanted that area. Still hasn't come up. This is my little experiment so far. If any of you followed me last year, you know that this was a big shade tunnel, because I got started so late, and I even had brassicas in here, and they grew all summer even though it was 100-something degrees. But the shade cloth stops the wind a bit, so I had tomatoes going all the way down the center, which did okay, but not great. But I'm trying this out because a lot of things say that if wind hits a flat wall, it will come up the face and immediately drop straight down. So I'm seeing if this works. I can get down here when the wind blows real hard, and it doesn't seem to be dropping into the plant bed area, which I had a pot break right there, so I thought, heck, might as well put a tomato in the ground. Here's the camera hog. Hey Gator, what are you doing? Huh? You only come out when the camera's on. But that's the first tomato in the ground, because we've had a really cold spring. Haven't really been able to plant anything. I got tons growing, But I potted up like almost 200 tomatoes. So out of seed trays and into 4-inch pots, some into 6-inch pots. Trees are looking good. Elderberry, elderberry. And up behind the laundry, that's a big old elderberry too. It's probably my biggest, oh. And if you haven't seen this thing bloom, I think this is a what do they call it? Southwest desert willow. This thing's incredible. And it blooms in the summer. But still no bees out here. That's not good. I had bees earlier when it got hot, like 80 degrees, and then all of a sudden, boom, they're gone again. And all the buckwheat's blooming right now, so they should be out and about. If you look up there, you see all those white, poopy, flowery looking things. That's all buckwheat, and the bees love that stuff. But here we got basil, still growing slow. Here's all the seedlings. I got cucumbers. These are ready to go in the ground, so I got to make room for them somewhere. And these are loofahs. Anybody want a loofah? Buy a loofah. They're for sale. And then I got, this is cabbage and cauliflower. This might go in the back. I don't know if you can see that, but that's bok choy. That came up quick. That's good. And those are cherry tomatoes. These are bell peppers. Not coming up. Not coming up. I don't get it. Tomatillos are coming up real thin, like 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. So I transplanted more. Reseeded more to try and get more to come up. But look at this. This whole tray was peppers. Half bell pepper, half jalapenos. 1 pepper came up. That's it. I think I got bad seed. I don't know. I've never had that problem having peppers come up. So that's just ridiculous. 1 pepper. I started some more hot peppers, but we'll see what happens. They're not coming up either. So here's all the tomatoes transplanted, all heirlooms. There's like 5, 6 different varieties there. And then this is sugar baby watermelons, and these are cantaloupes. So I had some cantaloupes that did pretty good last year. They got in the ground late, so they didn't grow huge. Oh, I just saw a little grasshopper jump off my tomato. The grasshoppers are unreal. So the last thing well, maybe not the last thing I was going to show you, but I finally got this going on the back garden area. And I had cauliflower late season in here last year. A bunch of other things too. There was squash and stuff up on top. Some watermelons on this side. So I think I'll put zucchini up there on the top and maybe some watermelons over here, and then a bunch of cauliflower in there again. But the stinking grasshoppers late in the season destroyed my cauliflower. I gotta figure out how to get rid of them. I bought some soap that's supposed to be all natural, organic, and kill them. They just seem to run from it and come back, so it doesn't seem to kill them. I really don't know. And potatoes are doing okay, I guess. And something cool I got going here is I got a little drip line system. So now, wow, that potato don't look good. It feeds these potatoes, the apple tree, and then all the way down to the other tree, the mulberry tree over there. Now, Why would my potatoes be flowering right now? They can't be ready. Get rid of those. Something's been eating on this one. Maybe that's foliage disease. That kind of looks like a disease. I hope not. These totes are full. I just got to figure out how to hook them back together and what to put in there. Here's another really cool thing that happened. So my flowers finally started coming up. I got all kinds of cool flowers in the back little bed here. See, we got whatever that is. We got some purple ones coming up. What is that? That might be a weed. Or is that dill? Might be dill. But another cool thing is, well, that one's good. Look at that one's going to seed already. It has different colored flowers. Let's see if I can show you. Last fall, I threw onion seed in here to see if it would come up during the fall. And nope, but it came up now. That's an onion. That's an onion, 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 that's an onion. And it keeps on going. Look at all the onions down there. Those are all onions. Crazy. And I have that whole tray of onions over on the bench, so we're gonna have some onions this year, I think. That one's already starting to get a bulb. Nice. But that's it for the little update. Not a whole lot else going on, just work, work, work. That's how it goes. Tank's full. That tank's full too. So should have water for quite a while. I put all the drip line in on this just so I could wet that ground, and then pitchfork it back up and then relay the drip lines, because that ground got kind of hard. But all right, everybody, I'll see you on the next one. God bless. Adios.